Hey friends! So the last 2 weeks we've been talking about getting outside and getting some activity, and I did some gardening last week, and this week I was ready to just get out of the house and get some fresh air and go and get some exercise. So I decided to go for a hike today. So I'm going to talk to you guys about how to stay safe going for a hike and what kind of things you can do to really enjoy yourself. So there's the first couple of things you need to do before you even leave the house. So before I left my house today, I put on all sorts of sunblock. So even though it's a little windy out, it feels a little chilly, there still is a lot of bright sun and you can still get sunburnt. So I got all my sunblock on and I didn't forget my face. And then before leaving the house, I made sure to have the proper footwear on. You never want to go hiking in flip-flops or any kind of sandals because they will probably break on you, and then you're going to be out there with one bare foot and you're going to be stepping on things that could hurt your feet. So I've got my hiking boots on, but any kind of good pair of sturdy tennis shoes will work just fine. So the other thing I did before I left my house is I packed up my bag with all the essential things I'm going to need while I'm out here today. I'm going to show you what some of those things are. The most important thing to make sure you don't forget is water. Plenty of water. Never forget your water when you're going out in the wilderness. What else do I got? I also like to make sure I bring a little snack so I have something to munch on if I get hungry while I'm out here. We're not going for a very long hike, but if you are going for a longer hike, always make sure to have a proper map with you so you know where you're going and you don't get lost. I also like to bring along a plastic bag so that as I'm hiking, if I'm seeing any trash along the way, I can put it in my bag and take it home and throw it away properly. And then also when I finish my granola bar, I can put my trash in here too, so make sure I'm not littering. Now when you are going around and picking up trash, if you see anything dangerous like glass or broken cans or anything like that, or anything else that seems dangerous, make sure you grab an adult and have an adult clean that up safely with gloves. So the last final thing that I make sure I throw in my bag is my whistle. So if I get hurt or if I'm in danger or if I get lost, I can blow my whistle and somebody can find me. And a little tip is, if you do need help, blow your whistle 3 times in a row and then stop and then 3 times again, and that will let somebody know that you're in danger. So there's my whistle. All right, so we are here at the Hobson Memorial Forest, and I love coming here because first off, there's usually not very many people here, so I'm pretty much guaranteed to have the place to myself, which is also really good for social distancing. Another reason why I love coming here is because it's free. Now there are tons of trails all over Bemidji and Beltrami County. One place I like to go to find what trail I want to use is called hikingproject.com. There's all sorts of great resources. You can just put in Bemidji or wherever it is that you're at, and it will give you a whole list of all the trails that are near you. It also gives you the weather for that day, and it tells you how easy or difficult the trails are. It's really cool, so check that out if you're looking for some new trails to explore. Bemidji State Park is also open, but that does cost money. It's about $7 a day, or you can get an annual pass for $35 for the year. So now that we're out here, before I left again, I made sure to tell somebody where I was going and when I would be back. And that's always really important, so if you don't come back in time, somebody knows where to look for you. Another really important thing to do, if you can, is use the buddy system. Always have somebody come out with you if you can. So bring your parent, bring a sibling, make sure it's somebody that you live with. Today I've brought my lovely cameraman, Mike. This is my husband, Mike. Say hi, Mike.
Hi, guys.
So he's my buddy out here today, and we're going to make sure that we keep each other safe. So we're going to head on down the trail here a little bit, and along these trails, hopefully we'll find some in a bit. There are signs that have maps to help you know exactly where you are, where you're going, and where your destination is. Now, there's something pretty cool at the end of this trail, so I'm going to get hiking, and I'll show you what we find at the end of the trail. All right? All right, so earlier I mentioned that along the trail you might find maps. Here's one of the maps that tells you where you're going and what trails to take. This one has an 8 on it. So I'm going to look at the map. This is where we parked, and here is the 8. So here is the path that we've been following, and we are almost to our destination. So come on. All right, so I'm here at my final destination, and there's these cool little cabins up here. I'm not even really sure what they're for. I know BSU owns this land, so it has something to do with BSU, but it's kind of a cool spot to just sit down and take a break and sip on some water and enjoy a snack, and then wrap up, make sure I pack away my garbage, and then head back out. So thank you guys so much for coming along on this hike, and I hope you guys can get outside and get active and enjoy some sunshine too. Take care.